those of you that have joined us on movie night a couple weeks ago will understand why I chose this video. Chat, let's do some CinemaSins. We're gonna do a CinemaSins video, but not just any CinemaSins video. Chat, this is everything wrong with War of the Worlds, the Ice Cube version from Amazon. For those of you that were there during movie night when we watched it, you will understand my maniacal laughter. Are we ready for the sins? Let's fucking go.
Comcast.
All right.
Matthew McConaughey. William.
Hey, God, I didn't even think about that at the time. Oh, I'm ashamed to say that when Ice Cube said that at the very beginning of the movie, I immediately did not think Matthew McConaughey. Oh, I am a failure as a movie aficionado. Oh.
Will have a live feed of himself constantly available on his desktop, and I'm not certain I've encountered that level of vanity before. The Pentagon isn't in D.C., it's in Arlington, Virginia, even though its zip codes show a complete disregard for maps. Pixelating this man's face in a way that makes him completely identifiable. Also, the data on screen is so unintuitive that I'm thinking they are monitoring the threat level of this cop specifically.
I'm sure I'm being spied on.
Creeper's gotta creep! Peeper's gotta peep! Ice Cream gonna follow you down the street, beep beep! The accurate threat level for Thelma and Louise is about the only thing this movie got right. Abusing your position to spy on your families. We'll find out that this is completely within his character as shit dad and shit human. I'm just saying how he
Oh, God, yeah. Oh, Ice Cube is a fucking terrible dad. He is a completely terrible fucking dad. Like, abusing high-level government computer systems. What did I say? Didn't I say Ice Cube? I thought I did. Abusing high-level government fucking supercomputers to spy on his family when he's supposed to be protecting the country. Like, this is so fucking bad.
Hasn't been fired for this blatant misuse of taxpayer dollars. Spotify will summon aliens to kill us all if we play it, but Radford is listening to some chill jazz beat that seems to be lyrically spelling out the core themes of the movie. If only.
By the way, can we also point out, this is a secure government computer specifically designed to spy on the whole fucking nation. Why the fuck is Spotify on it? How the fuck is he allowed to have Spotify on this supposedly super secure fucking computer?
Also, Radford or someone in his family plan has a playlist called Music from Mars that should have been titled Winks and Nods. Going to all this trouble to sound polite when you're flagrant.
Oh yeah, and by the way, he uses Microsoft Teams on a government secure, like super duper high class computer. He uses Microsoft Teams? Seriously? Fucking Teams?
Regard for the Oxford comma illustrates how peeved you truly are. If this is the Disruptor live stream, why doesn't it have that little live icon that I see on all my Otter streams? He clicks View Page Source, which for some reason directs him to a PDF that is most definitely not a PDF. Also, he copied a small section of the source code from a YouTube video page, pasted that into some software, and instantly found this guy's location from a YouTube video page, pasted that into some
IP address ping source. Where's the fucking IP address? This is just a one fraction of code, and it's saying IP address ping source. Where's the IP address? Where is the fucking IP address? It's 3 digits, followed by a dot, by a period, followed by 3 digits, followed by a period, followed by a single digit, followed by a period, followed by another single digit. Yeah.
Software and instantly found this guy's location. I'm not even 8 minutes in, and this is some of the dumbest shit I've seen. Who the f is writing this thread?
Oh, and also, can we point out, Ice Cube says he's been hunting this disruptor person for a while now. Why is this only the first? Presumably he's put out other YouTube videos. Why the fuck has he not done an IP location before now? Has he not done this IP ping thing on a YouTube live video before now? And by the way, don't put your fucking IP address in the chat. If you do, I'm going to delete it and tag you out. No IP addresses in chat. For the love of all that is holy.
Location. I'm not even 8 minutes in, and this is some of the dumbest shit I've seen. Who the f is writing this threat analysis? If it's William, why does he need to remind himself that his daughter is in biomedical research? If it's auto-generated by a computer, I question the professionalism of the term baby daddy.
And why is the threat analysis of his own fucking daughter unclear? The threat analysis of his daughter is unclear if she is a threat. He does not know if his own daughter is a threat to national security.
William has a camera in his daughter's fridge, and his spy on your pie chart has percentages that only add up to 80%. Then, just a black void that is presumably cancer. Also, insulting this bagel by calling it bread. Also, the longer you look at it, the worse this fridge gets also. How the f does this thing know for sure that the substance in...
Okay, by the way, also point out, she presumably is very well off, considering she has a fucking smart fridge, and this is all she has in her refrigerator? Like, she is married with a child on the way, and this is all she has in her refrigerator? I don't fucking think so. This refrigerator would be fucking full. Cravings are a thing for pregnant women. This refrigerator would have every fucking food source and every condiment under the sun to play mix and match when she gets an odd craving at night. Seriously.
Also, the longer you look at it, the worse this fridge gets also. How the f does this thing know for sure that the substance in this container is, for a fact, cake? And for that matter, it's impossible to know for sure what is and isn't cake these days. Also, furthermore, either the computer or William has tallied everything here, and I'm sorry to say that it hasn't gone well. We have avocados times 4 listed twice, making a total of 8 when there are only 4 avocados present. Tomato is listed, and yet I see no tomatoes unless it's counting the ketchup as tomato, which would be, let's all agree here, sociopathic. It has completely failed to tally the clearly present items of relish, orange juice, spinach, dessert cups, and...
The only way this setup works is if this is his own super secret squirrel custom software and personal hardware that's not government sanctioned.
Who wants to tell him?
Olives, and decided to dump them into the...
And by the way, Pete, yes, I'm very aware that IP tracking is not as simple as put in someone's IP address and boom, you got it. It basically gives you... It gives you like a generalized triangulation that's usually it's within probably like a couple blocks. It's not precise.
Unknown category instead. Also, what's really weird here is that the relish isn't stored with the ketchup, and this is never mentioned.
Let's just say me and your fridge is pretty tight.
A restraining order is never issued to protect this fridge.
It's no good for the baby. It has zero calcium.
It does have calcium. I majored in bio, remember?
Yeah, bioengineering, Faith. Not bio what milk alternatives contain the most calciuming.
I'm a tech visionary in a pre-funding stage.
A tech to
Oh, God.
Movie makes me side with Will on this one.
I know people would rather have someone watch them than blow them up.
That's the choice?
Movie makes me side with Dave on this one.
Bang, that was easy.
I can imagine having a vanity buzzer at your desk.
God.
I'm going to draw an arbitrary line at holding it up and slamming it this awkwardly just so the camera can see it. And
That's not a vanity button. That's not a vanity button. That's literally a Staples Easy button. The only difference is they actually took the Staples logo off this because Staples probably didn't want to have any fucking thing to do with this, or they didn't want him holding up one of their products on camera for the entirety of this fucking movie. They didn't want their name splashed all over the damn screen. Unlike Amazon, who basically made this their own personal fucking commercial. Garrett, no, technically I think an easy button is probably around 15 or 20 bucks. I'm just saying.
Amazon redefining ethics by making an entire human being a product placement. At least it can't get any more obnoxious than this, right? The time
Wait
on
for
Faith's
it.
MacBook says 11:42, and yet these messages are arriving at 9:16, meaning Faith, William, and her MacBook might all be in different time zones, or they're all DeLoreans. Also, none of Faith's contacts have a picture next to them unless they happen to be characters in this movie. Now he's snooping on his daughter's texts in real time, and hubris doesn't serve him with a pic he can't unsee. Mark sends Faith a link to her own paper because the plot needed Will to know about it, not because he or Faith didn't know what he was talking about from context alone.
Yeah.
No one will be seated.
Okay, and leave us not forget. What's the proper word? Foreshadowing is foreshadowing, or, foreshadowing link placement. Considering this is very foreshadowing. Chat, have you figured out yet? This is fucking foreshadowing right now.
Know about it, not because he or Faith didn't know what he was talking about from context alone. No one will be seated during this commercial about how to accept a friend request on Facebook, except Ice Cube. Mark has posted a public invitation to his baby shower. Yes, he mentions.
Why is he allowed to go on Facebook on a super duper secret government computer that is responsible for spying on the entire fucking country? Why are you allowing Facebook of all websites access to your super duper secret computer when Facebook is known to do data scraping on every fucking computer that it infests? Fucking why? Seriously, I want Amazon. I want to fucking know why. I need an answer to this.
Evites, but unless he sent 512 Evites out, this post is a very specific f*** you to anyone not invited. Dead wife or not, William is spending a lot of the first 30 minutes of a workday doing personal shit instead of doing his very important surveillance job. Also, all this Facebooking is occurring while Will is in the middle of securing a warrant for an FBI raid that is currently in progress. He really should be messaging FBI.
And yeah, the multitasking of this man is like god fucking tier. He is like, I do not know anyone that can multitask shit like this like old Will here can. It's fucking insane. Yeah, and that's the other thing, Revan. How with the holiest of fucks is this all happening on one monitor? We are led to believe by the camera, by the way it's presented, that this is all one monitor. Bull fucking shit. A super secret spy computer would have at minimum 4 fucking monitors that he'd be working off of. Garen fucking T. And Bear, thank you for the subbie.
FBI Steve a couple more times to remind him that it's urgent. At this point, I'm beginning to think someone is actively f***ing with William, considering this newly minted search warrant isn't even signed or dated.
Hold on. I gotta add bridge to this conversation.
No one will be seated during this commercial without adding someone to a Microsoft Teams call. Except Ice Cube.
Good to meet you, Jeffries.
Nice of the movie to give us a full 3 seconds to masturbate to Clark Gregg swinging from a water bottle while working out. That gave me a whole 2 seconds to clean up.
I want this to be clean and surgical. We don't know.
Okay, I don't know if it's gonna point this out. This is supposed to be a super duper secret spy organization. Supposedly they have access to some of the best high-speed network capabilities around. They would be on fucking like T3 lines for speed. And yet his video is choppy as fuck. You see it right here when he talks. His video feed footage is choppy as a motherfucker.
While working out, that gave me a whole 2 seconds to clean up.
Huh?
Well,
I I want this to be clean and surgical. We don't know who these hackers are, but we know what they're capable of.
Including
Look how
video
choppy
lagging
that
so
was.
everyone can be momentarily pissed
Okay,
at their
there it
internet
is.
before being pissed at your creative choices.
There it is, he mentioned it.
unit number?
Checking, stand by.
Checking?
You didn't
Press-
know this? You didn't. You issued a warrant. You issued a motherfucking warrant. If it was in an apartment building, the warrant would need to have the fucking unit number on it. You can't just blanket issue a warrant to an entire apartment building. Warrants don't fucking work that way. The legal system doesn't work that way. How the fuck did you not know the apartment number before you issued the fucking warrant? I'm getting way too angry about this.
It's intense. Why are you doing this now when they're already there instead of when you got the address? Did the editors do all that fancy transition work for nothing? Will's map shows agents in the hall on the second floor when they have barely just entered the lobby.
Uh-huh.
Y'all already had this conversation.
Any noise about it on your end?
Nope, I watch people, not weather.
What? Why the fuck is someone from the what was it? The NOHA? What was it? The national. Why was someone from the National Weather Service calling a fucking spy agency about weird weather? Why are you not calling fucking NASA about this? NASA would be able to help you out better than a fucking a criminal spy agency. Or an NOAA. Thank you, GBB. I fucked up the acronym. Alright. What would the NOAA be calling basically the fictionalized version of the fucking, like, CIA or, you know, DHS about weather? Seriously, like, NASA would be able to help them more with this.
Everyone involved in this production was reading from
Yeah,
the
I
same
promise you
script,
know
just
about
in
it.
different orders. My exact expression while watching this movie somehow ends up in the movie.
What the hell was that?
Oh, that was the movie suddenly remembering it was supposed to be an alien invasion romp instead of cosplaying as a particularly shitty episode of 24. I doubt this is...
No. Cinema Sans, I gotta ding you on this. Cosplaying as a shitty version of Unfriended. It should have been cosplaying as a shitty version of Unfriended, not 24. See, for those of you that don't know, Unfriended was a horror movie that the entire premise is it took place entirely on the screen of, I think she's college age, of a girl's laptop screen. It was a horror movie. The entirety was this girl's laptop screen. She's listening to music. She's going on Facebook. She's chatting with friends. She's FaceTiming with friends. There's a spirit involved that starts killing them. And it's like, it was actually a pretty good movie. A pretty interesting premise. Pretty good movie. Some of it's like, okay, what the fuck are you doing? But it was actually a really interesting premise and a decent movie. That's what this movie was cosplaying as, a shitty version of Unfriended. If you have the chance to see it, I actually do recommend giving it a watch. It's actually it actually is an interesting horror movie.
It's Miami, but I can't prove it. However, I am certain this is not Hong Kong, because it's an opposite angle of Shanghai with the same building in the middle. Now I'm beginning to doubt that this screen over here...
Oh, wait. Oh, is Amazon trying to tell us something? Huh? Is Amazon trying to tell us something, showing the same picture of Shanghai and Hong Kong? I wonder, granted Amazon is beholden to China, so... Yeah, is Amazon trying to appease West Taiwan?
There's even Earth. Whichever LA Times Yahoo decided to call these obvious meteors space boulders.
To break up and burn up upon entering Earth's atmosphere, becoming what used to be called shooting stars.
It's 2025. Why the fuck would you say that? Why would you say becoming what used to be called shooting stars? Everybody fucking knows what a meteorite is. And by the way, people still call them shooting stars. There's no used to be called shooting stars. People still fucking call them shooting stars. I'm just saying.
I'm choosing to believe this lady was
And she
smited by
dead.
God purely for speaking one of the dumbest sentences imaginable in this situation. I don't care how much weird shit you've watched over the years, Will. That was not an appropriate reaction to witnessing a sudden death.
Summer's
Yeah. His reactions to death in this are just Oh, 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 oh no. Yeah, Ice Cube, like, Ice Cube personified. I don't give a fuck when he made this movie. He was there, like, it could not have been more clear. He was there for the paycheck and did not give a fuck about anything else. He needed himself a new 72-inch plasma. And so this was a way for him to basically sit in a chair, sit in front of an iPhone for a couple hours and be able to go to Best Buy right afterwards and buy himself a plasma TV.
Up, some are slowing down.
Why is Will always the first person Sandra contacts about all this stuff? Especially since he has on multiple occasions informed her that his fetish is limited to people and non-scientific phenomena.
Got you. Okay, just sit tight, baby.
Will seems to have just located
she
Faith,
can't hear
even though
you.
she can be clearly seen under the desk in the footage he was previously looking at. Dave will do a bunch of running with his phone, but it's the POV of a video call, so instead of being cool like in The Matrix, it's shaky and sucks like in real life.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on. Thank God.
He sees Dave's phone moving on the map and breathes a sigh of relief.
By the way, this man has access to fucking spy satellites. We know that existing spy satellites that the US has in 2025 can read the fucking name off of an enemy soldier's name tape. If you're so fucking concerned, why don't you just tap into one of those spy satellites to zoom in on where your son's supposed to be and actually see him? Huh?
As if video games haven't taught whole generations about the importance of scavenging and looting in these kinds of situations.
This is incredible. I'm gonna get closer.
Sandra survives this. So much of the footage in
Genius.
this movie goes all glitchy whenever something we might want to see starts happening. I don't know if it was a cost-saving measure or something to build suspense, but I do know that I hate it.
Secretary Crystal, the protocol is DEFCON here, yes?
Absolutely. Authorizing DEFCON now.
DEFCON.
Which fucking DEFCON? There's like 4 different levels of DEFCON. Which fucking one are you going to? I'm authorizing DEFCON. Which fucking one? Or the 5 levels. Which fucking DEFCON are we going to, motherfucker? Like, seriously. Government, motherfucker, do you speak it?
What? 5, 2, 17? The movies tell me the specific number is a very important part of DEFCONing. Now it looks like Will's answer to Sandra's constant questioning about DHS experiments is, nope, we watch Citizens Only. It's inconsistent with what he said before, and it's half-assing your violation of civil liberties.
Reach out to the UN, NATO, everyone. Nothing short of a planetary alliance.
So,
Whoa, where the fuck did this come from? A planetary alliance. Motherfucker. Do you really think you can suddenly just form a quote-unquote planetary alliance? So Greg Clark's character clearly thinks he lives in the ID4 universe. What? You really think you could just, like, call up Russia or China or Italy or France and just go, okay, we're all now a planetary defense unit. Good.
So what you're saying, Clark Gregg, is that we need to assemble some kind of team to avenge the situation? Hey, don't get mad at me. I'm just ensuring we make the right call, son. There's a multitude of shit I do not appreciate with these screen life movies, but the fucking nausea from all the moving around and a desperate attempt to make a stationary setting dynamic cracks the top fucking 10.
Radford, what are the rules of engagement here?
Bitch, do I know? I'm a computer geek, I'm a computer hacker. How the fuck is he supposed to know what the rules of engagement for combat are? Where is your commanding officer, you dumb bitch? And yeah, if you are in the middle of combat, why are you calling and asking what the rules of engagement are? The rules of engagement are kill the fucking enemy. Shoot the motherfucker. There's your rule of engagement. Oh my sweet fuck. I need to meet the writers of this. I need to meet the writers of this. I need to meet the writers of this movie just to see how fucking dumb they are. I really do. At this point, I would not be surprised if the writers for this movie were former teenage fan fiction writers that went, we get to write a big Hollywood movie? Goody! Uh-huh!
Engagement. If I know.
How dare you expect me to do my fucking job? Now, if you want to know the contents of my daughter's fridge, I can accommodate you. We finally get a glimpse of some War of the Worldsing, but somehow a scene produced by Universal and a man worth over $200 billion manages to come off like a cutscene from a Dreamcast exclusive.
Listen, I need to talk to you about something
I don't have time for that right now.
Dad,
okay?
this is important.
Character will keep waffling about how important the thing they have to say is instead of just...
Yeah, I need to talk to you. It's something important, but I'm not actually going to say, I'm not going to just blurt out the very important thing that probably would get his fucking attention in a heartbeat. Like, I know why the aliens are here. You know, if you open with that and go, Dad, I know why the aliens are here, he might actually go, oh? Do go on?
Saying the important goddamn thing cliche. Why the is he messaging Briggs this as if he doesn't know? As if they weren't just on a call talking about DEF CON things? The book I used to prop my office door open says that metadata is a noun that is defined as data about data. This is just data. Also, Tennessee. Based on the coordinates on screen, the distance from the impact site to the walker's current location is like 12 miles if you go in a straight line. Why is this superintelligence doing laps around Denver?
Oh God, why does he have an iPhone interface on his super duper secret spy computer? This is an iPhone interface. Why is this on his super duper secret spy computer? And also CinemaSins. I am dinging you points for not yet pointing out that the computer basically does what Will needs it to do at the time it does if there's no rhyme or reason for any of the right-click drop-down menus because they just change willy-nilly based on what the script needs it to do. CinemaSins, you get a point for that. Ding! Oh, it should have been said already. It should have been said already.
All operators are busy now.
Having so much main character energy that you'd think calling 911 during a planetary catastrophe is an option. However, emergency aside, shouldn't the domestic terror analyst have a direct line to the emergency services? Why is he civilianing this shit?
I'm coming!
Okay, that I know what. He probably doesn't have a direct line of communication to all emergency services. Realistically, he probably does. He has a direct line to federal law enforcement agencies. They contact local. That one, I'm a little bit inclined to give.
I'm coming! I'm coming for you now!
If only I was calling 911 on a cell phone that would allow me to start moving in your direction instead of whatever I'm holding that's keeping me at this computer.
Damn it! Lockdown!
I get locking down the building or even the office, but I don't get...
But, look at the fucking movement of this door from him shaking it. Why is he not just Kool-Aid Man blasting through this fucking door right now? As much as it's shaking, pick up a chair and go, oh yeah, and blast your way through the fucking door. If it's got this much movement, it's snapping right off its fucking hinges. Even if it's bulletproof glass, this much movement means it's snapping off the hinges the minute you apply a small amount of force to it.
Office, but I don't get how making people shit at their desks helps the government during a crisis.
Has to be DEFCON 1. All essential buildings secured.
Now we know what DEFCON.
You mean the convenient inconvenience.
You see that Tesla in front of you?
By the way, hang on. Can we just point out, what are these fucking earplug? What are these fucking headphones? Has anyone ever seen earbuds that look like this, that have this giant fucking disc on the end of them? I have never seen earbuds with this fucking satellite dish coming off the end of them in my life.
You mean the convenient inconvenience.
You see that Tesla in front of you?
Tesla really thought that a scenario where one of their cars gets easily hacked and commandeered would be good for sales. Anyone with a healthy fear of Ice Cube isn't going anywhere near one of these things now.
What do you want to bet? They approached Elon and said, can we use Tesla in our movie? And he just laughed his ass off and went, fuck it. Fuck it. It's a hilarious B movie. People are going to laugh their ass off. Fuck it. Go ahead and put a Tesla in there.
This Tesla appears to be operating in the past compared to everything else, and I quite like that as a metaphor for nothing and no one in particular.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
The wide shot of the car's screen shows that the car has 122 miles of range. Then, when we see Will's monitor, it only shows 4 miles.
Okay, I want to see if he says that.
Later, he'll hack the car to get it up to 19 miles of range. But none of it should have mattered because, like the movie just said, the destination is only 1 mile away.
Hey.
Okay. He didn't say it.
Miles
Okay,
of range.
I'm going to point this
And
out.
later,
Hang on.
He'll hack the car to get it up to 19 miles of range. But none of it should have mattered because, like the
Yeah. We are in the middle of a war of the worlds. We are in the middle of an alien invasion. The scene before this showed death and destruction all around this girl as she crawled to this car. Like the buildings were fucking destroyed and everything. This is apocalypse. This scene? Nice. Sunny day. People going out for a casual drive. Don't care. Roads are clear. Everything's just fine. Ding! This is not an apocalypse. This is a normal Sunday drive.
movie just said, the destination is only 1 mile away.
Hey, I don't blame you for not wanting me at your shower.
Oh my God, we don't have time for this.
We have to do this now?
Faith would be excellent at the immediate concerns of a pregnant woman with a steel bar going through her legs since.
You know what your problem is?
Skip.
Oh, for
Mark,
God's
you
sake.
listen closely. Faith is losing blood. Now you get your skinny ass over there, now!
The script thinks that without Will's hostility, Mark would have no reason to protect the mother of his child.
Uh-huh.
Not the funny overprotective father shtick that it thinks it is. It's just fucking irritating. Could you
Don't
not
you
have
have
given him her location?
I just said it the exact same time he did. The exact same time we both said it.
What's the point of all the tracking and the drones and the creepy spy pics if you can't provide simple information like someone's location? Victim blaming apology emails.
Meteors were intentionally crashed into hundreds of satellites to obliterate
And
any
we
chance
didn't
of a
see
warning.
this.
Let's be clear, the aliens sent meteors to prevent Earth's satellites from warning us about an incoming wave of tripod-carrying meteors. But why didn't the satellites see the first wave of meteors coming? NASA lady made it seem like we just spontaneously lost contact with the satellites. And
How?
if the meteors arrived completely out of the blue, how do you explain the video footage we're currently watching of that initial meteor attack?
Uh-huh.
In space, no one can hear you scream, but you can hear glass break if you don't inform sound design about how space works.
Also, military assets worldwide are assembled to strike back.
We'll get so much information from news position that
Okay.
people will leave this movie believing that CNN and BBC are the two main arms of America's intelligence apparatus.
Attack squadrons of
Honestly, they're probably not wrong in this movie.
F-35s and Blackhawks are on standby to launch hundreds of sorties.
I don't know why they are naming specific aircraft to begin with, but you have an Apache helicopter there on screen, and the previous shot had F-15s too, so fake news.
Based on their prioritized destruction of these critical intelligence command centers, my analysis suggests
Apparently the direction I
Wait. Fucking wait. Will is a hacker. He's a government hacker. He is a white hat that is responsible for basically doing like spying and determining threats. When in the holiest of fuck did he become a military tactician? He's a hacker. He's not a military tactician. He has absolutely zero experience in directing military forces to proper choke points and proper attack vectors. Why the fuck are they asking him? How should we conduct a military assault instead of, I don't know, the fucking Joint Chiefs?
Cube received in this scene was, read this as if it's your first time using an auto cue and it's only revealing the next word once you've said the current one.
I see no other option to initiate this war of the worlds.
Roll tribotets.
NATO.
Or better yet, he did it, he said the thing.
China and the U.S. have joined forces.
The U.S. is part of NATO, except for Hawaii for some reason. Does Hawaii know this?
take your intergalactic asses back home.
I would seriously hope that a senior DHS agent would have something better to do in an emergency than rehearse being in a reaction video to the military blowing shit up.
Dad, I gotta get this thing out of my leg.
No. Don't touch it. Wait for Mark.
We see William pull off some crazy surveillance shit, and yet he can't redirect an ambulance to his daughter's location? Sure, it would have someone else's chances of survival, but that someone else. They're not your daughter. Use your powers for evil, sir. At least that would be interesting.
No. Use your powers for more evil. He's already done evil by spying on his daughter and hacking into a refrigerator. Use her powers for further evil. Get that right.
Also, when he said he was sending her to a field office, I assumed it would be a field office with f***ing people inside of it. How is this any safer than a particularly large Starbucks?
Mark, hurry up.
I'm almost there, Pops.
You better be.
I'm now invested in knowing what Pops was going to do if he wasn't almost there. I mean, I'd give all the sins back if he crashed a drone into Mark.
Look.
Cinema sins?
It just stopped.
I've come here so you could take a look at this cliche.
It's hunting for something, Will.
It's too bad that when we find out what it is, it won't be good. I don't think all sensitive government targets should be.
I am again.
It is.
What?
It won't be good.
What? Right click suddenly has the exact thing that he needs for that particular moment when it was not there in the drop-down menu previously. The magical drop-down screen of the right click in this movie.
I don't think all sensitive government targets should be accessible to anyone at the click of a button. My phone won't even let me take a screenshot while I'm watching Paramount Plus, but this allows you to copy and paste the address of a self-proclaimed sensitive government building directly into WhatsApp. I did not believe that to be true. This is not London. That is the Harpa Concert Hall in Reykjavik, Iceland.
Government's been keeping secrets from you, Dad. From all of us.
A sentence that initially seemed profound,
Oh,
but
here we
ultimately
fucking
resides
go.
firmly in the no shit category.
It's called Goliath.
That's fake news.
It isn't. Goliath is
I forgot. I fucking hate the buzzwords. Of course you put in the fucking buzzwords.
literally a thing that your fucking boss told you about on that raid call earlier. Play that shit back.
This so-called disruptor is trying to reveal a top-secret program called Goliath.
You were literally briefed on this shit 30 minutes ago, William. The fact that all these cameras are...
I forgot about that. He did tell him earlier. Oh my god. He did. Hello, Simper Kid. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you've enjoyed the videos. I hope you like the live version right now. We are laughing uproariously at CinemaSin's take on War of the Worlds. To join us.
80% battery life led me to realize William has brought up the same camera 6 times. But then I thought, wait, why the fuck would they be operating on battery instead of the mains anyway? Then I realized that almost all the CCTV cameras in this movie have been battery powered and are at 80%. And then I realized that if I grabbed some duct tape, attached it to my balls, and ripped it off really quick, I'd have a medical emergency to deal with instead of this fucking ruptured appendix of a movie.
Oh, gamer, don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Your balls will thank you. I promise your balls will thank you for this. Don't do it. And I kind of wish he'd said, was this, were all of these cameras Ring cameras? Because if they were all Ring cameras, that would make sense with the 80%. And considering this is an Amazon movie, the Ring cameras make sense because they've already been showing, because they're already doing Amazon product placement throughout this whole fucking movie. Why not add the Ring cameras too? This would have been good for Ring cameras. And I'm repeating myself now. I'm going to continue on. Sorry.
Oh, they're in hyper download.
Oh, shit. Did he say hyper download? Well, that's,
hyper download.
Something impressive, right?
They're in hyper download. They're being empty.
What I don't get is why they need to erase the data as they download it. Does it taste better if no one else can have any? He's accessing all...
Yeah, but by the way, if it's erasing the data, they wouldn't simply be downloading. Downloading, by default, does not erase something. Downloading literally means copying something and downloading it to your own computer. It doesn't delete it. Now, if it was a cut and paste, sure. Thank you, Zeb.
Military cams, but somehow the computer knows to edit together just the really impressive...
Oh, God, that F-35. Oh my god, watch the F-35. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, chat, this is peak CGI. Peak CGI, just watch.
To edit together just the really impressive.
The global military forces are experiencing a complete cyber attack.
Wait. This just happened. So these battleships beach themselves within minutes.
And why the fuck are battleships capsizing because you lose the computers? That's not how physics works. Battleships don't suddenly stop floating when the computers don't work. Okay? Oh no, the computer stopped working. By default, when the battleship's computer stops working, just like a bug, it flips on its side and starts flailing its legs around.
These tanks have clearly been here for a long ass time.
Oh my god, look at the rust on those
things.
things.
How no one behind this movie appears to have given a single about the stock footage they're using.
You gotta get something else, man. You need a tourniquet.
Trust me. And I'm a pro.
The way you just yanked a now useless strip of tape out of that dispenser proves to me that you are not.
Uh-huh.
Have some faith.
Quoting Limp Bizkit covers of George Michael songs.
All right, it worked. Bleeding stopped.
Movie knows
How
this
do
is
you
bullshit,
know?
so it doesn't bother getting video evidence.
Why are they going after the chip?
Calling an SD card a chip is how I accidentally ate one.
The more data it consumes, the smarter it gets.
Bitch, these are space aliens. Trust me, they're not getting any smarter from any data they collect on Earth. The fact that they have mastered space travel means that any data that they consume from Earth is less than kindergarten levels of knowledge, okay? They are not getting smarter from Earth data.
These things eat data.
Exactly.
No, that is not how eating, data, or learning work.
And those tripods are just Trojan horses to get those little bugs.
The aliens need the power of Skibidi Toilet to rule the galaxy.
No, but it might kill them. That's the secret. Give them all the skibidi. That will make them just go into seizures and die.
Into the servers.
And this is not how Trojan horses work. He didn't invite them in and only to later find out they were smuggling tiny hacker bots in their anus.
Commercial airlines are grounded by the FAA, but those still in the air have no way to navigate.
Holy insensitive shit, ABC. Who the fuck signed off on passenger planes faulted or death as a bulletin?
Financial data has been completely drained and erased.
Sounds like fine.
Listen to that voice. Listen to the voice of that news announcer. I didn't catch this the first time. Listen to the voice.
Holy insensitive shit, ABC.
Wait for it.
Who the fuck signed off on passenger planes faulted or death as a bulletin?
Financial data has been completely drained and erased.
Sound.
Oh my god, that announcer voice is 100% AI. That is a complete AI voice. They couldn't even hire an actor to say 2 fucking lines. They had to use fucking AI for that voice. Oh my god. And not even good AI.
Like financial data met my college girlfriend.
We are in utter chaos without our most precious resource, our data.
More precious than air? More than food
God,
and
that's
water?
bad.
I don't think you know what a resource is. Just think about this for a second. This means that someone at Facebook saw this coming as a possibility and set up a "your data is very gradually being deleted forever" notification.
If they locate Goliath and consume its data, the world will return to the Stone Age.
Movie decides that a surveillance program is the same thing.
That's not how this works. You can reprogram shit. It's not like you're losing electricity. Reprogramming is a thing. And by the fucking way, we are going to be seeing throughout the rest of this movie during these clips that there are plenty of military machines that should not be functional because they've supposedly been drained of data that are still functioning just fucking fine. So it's selectively stealing the data, or devices and machines and vehicles that are selectively not working anymore.
Is backing up all of humanity's data on an external hard drive.
The invaders won't stop until they have it all.
Wait.
By the way, how are you
now
broadcasting?
doing a voice analysis? How is that not step 1 in How to Catch a Criminal with a Voice Masker handbook?
Up until
I wasn't tracking his IP address on the YouTube video, not the first thing that you did months ago on the hacker finding the bad guy checklist. Catch up, fucking CinemaSins. I'm beating you to the punch here.
they have it all. Won't stop until they have it all.
Swinging your Hitchcock around so aggressively that it exposes your very tiny green screen artifact.
It's you!
The only way they could get a convincing performance out of Ice Cube in this scene was to make sure his entire head was out of frame.
You know,
He was
for
probably
someone who
grinning
spends
like an
their
idiot.
life watching, you sure do miss a lot.
Someone in the comments section of this video, probably.
I gotta go.
This is his reaction to finding out that his son is the Department of Homeland Security's most wanted hacker, and that he sent a team of armed agents to try and kill him earlier in the movie. And if you come back at me with they were just trying to arrest him, I'm sorry to inform you, but assault rifles have never been used to send the message that our intention is arrest. Quoting Fletcher Reed covers of Jesus songs.
What is this?
What this is the beginning of your commentary about these secret documents that adds nothing to the viewing experience. It's just a bunch of reactions, like
The hell are those things?
and
Oh, man.
and
Damn.
so the aliens invaded
Ting.
back in the 40s, but then decided to wait 80 years before coming back.
Wait. Oh, you didn't know, Weaver.
And how the f*** did the military of the 1940s manage to take out even one of these things? He's smiling directly at the f***ing camera, as if he knows someone he will betray in the future is looking. This f***ing movie. Also, why is his face the only face that isn't blurred? Shouldn't his face be the most blurred?
It'll be a full invasion,
Thanks.
damn it. Invasion? We now have the ability to predict every person's thoughts and movements.
Why does this response feel like they spliced together two completely different conversations? Or
'Cause
that he
they
just doesn't
did?
know what the word invasion means. Nicknaming your government overreach device TARDIS police box when it's
You motherfuckers! I missed this the first time around. They called it the Turtis Police Box? Oh, you motherfuckers! Okay, I might hate what Doctor Who has become, but I still love the older stuff, and how fucking dare you, Amazon! I dare you besmirch the good Doctor Who's.
really more of a Cyberman.
Y'all know all about Goliath.
Wow, you did it.
Being so eager to dump your villain speech load that you immediately incriminate yourself to someone who hasn't even revealed what they know or how they can prove it.
Don't worry, they won't get into Goliath. I air-gapped the entire system.
Air gapping works because there is no connection to an external network. But how does that protect the system when the aliens find the actual building it's air gapped in and lasers the shit out of it?
You risked all of our lives just to spy on people's Amazon cards.
Come on, Manfred.
Amazon
Product placement. Ding! He missed a whole lot of the fucking Amazon product placement earlier, too.
is already spying
Yes,
on
it
Amazon
is,
cards.
Tornado.
The real question is why we trust Jeff Bezos more than the government.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
I didn't sign up for this. Seriously, is there an original thought in this screenplay, or is it just the lowest of low-hanging action movie tripe at every opportunity?
Not even that.
Play a game?
Chat. It must be done.
I want to play a game.
I liked mine better.
War games of the world.
Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Excitement?
Okay?
Thank God.
That was a reaction to his daughter not bleeding to death. Also, he said thank God when I think he meant thank Amazon's incredible employee emergency first aid and packing tape training program.
We use the data centers they've connected to as bait and plan an old-school rabbit virus to infect the data they're eating. My dad's DHS credentials will get us in.
You mean the DHS connections that he just lost access to? The connections that he needed you to hack him back into? Why do you really need the disavowed meatbag to opt?
Yeah, they jumped over the part. He got locked out of the system. Coulson, Coulson basically revoked all of his credentials, and so his son and his buddies had to rehack into DHS. Amazing that they can suddenly now dare this and give him back and reinstitute all of his credentials. So, if they were able to hack in and reinstitute his credentials, Why can't they do it their own damn selves? If they actually got him his credentials back, then they already know how to bypass all this shit, and they don't need his credentials to get into any of this. Fucking movie logic.
Operate the thing you just hacked remotely.
Your dad's got to give us total immunity.
I'm not certain this
They
is within the
can't do
bailiwick of
that.
non-disavowed DHS agents, so there's no way they should assume granting legal immunity is something he can guarantee.
All right, fella.
Not to mention, he is a hacker spy. He's not a judge. He's not an attorney. He can't give them immunity. He doesn't have that authority, even when he was active in the DHS.
Something he can guarantee.
All right, fellas, that's a deal.
Holy shit! You think that's something he can guarantee?
And your records are wiped.
Wiping their
magical
records is
drop-down
different
box.
from granting them immunity, pickle.
I'll create the rabbit virus.
So when William said,
No way, no how, can you and I write this virus alone?
that was just utter poppycock then?
Starfire,
Yes.
brute force passwords. Thelma Louise, break encryption. Code Crusher, bypass firewalls.
Yes, I do believe those are all hacking things.
And I don't believe you can do any of them.
Again, they were looking for Disruptor for how long and haven't attempted to hack his YouTube account? Or they tried and couldn't hack the password
Yeah.
Erica2020. Also, this master hacker hasn't even set up two-factor authentication on his super secret YouTube channel. Chump. No one will be seated during this commercial about how to upload a video to YouTube. Except Ice Cube.
Yeah, Mr. Radford, that was badass.
How the f*** is this trending when you just
How the fuck are any of these websites working? Okay, forget about the trending part. Facebook is gone. Presumably Reddit's gone. Well, hang on. Yeah, Facebook is gone. Remember? All of his memories got deleted. Facebook got deleted entirely. Yet, okay. Facebook has got a news feed. X has got a news feed. Reddit's got a news feed. Don't know what the fuck that is. Another Facebook. All of this shit was deleted 5 minutes ago. How the fuck are there news feeds on deleted websites? Is that Truth Social? Okay, Truth Social then. Like, all of it. Okay, yeah, it is Truth Social. Yeah, all of this shit got deleted 30 minutes ago. The websites were gone. The data got... How the fuck is anything trending?
That was badass.
How the f*** is this trending when you just uploaded the f***ing video? Asking for me. God damn it, I thought Facebook had been destroyed.
Yes.
Why is it still a thing?
Emergency services are overwhelmed and are unable to provide any rescue personnel at this time.
Except, of course, for this brave little fire truck who was miraculously
Yeah.
already on the scene within a minute of the explosion.
That was freaking intense.
I thought you was in the house.
I bounced my signal. I'm chilling at Brian's house.
What a f***ing dick this kid is. He knew he was in no danger, but what? Decided to fake interference, leave his chair, ignore a few calls, and then come back with a whammy? Who the f*** pulls this during a planetary crisis?
I mean, given how Will has acted this entire time, fruit doesn't fall far from the tree, does it? Considering the way he's behaved, where his daughter is finally safe after suffering a grievous wound to the leg by a piece of rebar going through it, and his response when she's safe is, "Oh, thank God." Yeah, apple don't fall far from the tree on this one. Cinema sense.
Also, this clever reveal forgets that all Dave's hacker friends are now dead.
Why do you think you couldn't find Disruptor for a year?
I just assumed...
Yeah, again, yes, all of his buddies are dead. No emotion. He's actually upbeat. After his 3 frat hacker friends are fucking atomized. Don't give a fuck. He's like, well, he would have said, well, that was intense, wasn't it? Doesn't fucking care.
All Dave's hacker friends are now dead.
Why do you think you couldn't find Disruptor for a year?
I just assumed it was because he was pathologically incompetent at his job and spent most of his work hours over surveilling his kids.
You're a hybrid organism, biological and cyber.
Do you have access to your cannibal code?
William might be a up, but...
Remember what I said about that, convenient plot device article in Text Message is Convenient? About her cannibal code that she her DNA cannibal code that she invented that was also innocently placed into that text message to show what a genius she is?
But he did manage to raise his kids to have 2 exact pieces of the same puzzle needed to save the world.
Faith, do you have access to your cannibal code?
You know about that?
A better question would be, do you even know what it does?
Bitch, you're published. You're literally, your husband literally shared a published article about it with you in it. Why wouldn't he know if she is a published scientist? Like, not even the spy thing. As a proud father, like, my baby got published in a medical journal. Why the fuck wouldn't he know about this?
He just found out about it earlier today, but somehow understands it enough to weaponize it?
These things are alive. That means we can kill them.
Using predator logic on alien robots.
DNA is a lot like computer code.
Movie severely overestimates the amount of scientific breakthroughs that can be made under duress.
Why can't you just reprogram the DNA in the aliens to cannibalize themselves?
Mark, that's absolutely right.
Bam! That was easy.
We must destroy DHS to make sure anything that gets through can't get to the Goliath.
Movie puts our main character, Will, in danger. The problem is that given all I know about him, I'm okay with that.
Put it on a thumb drive.
I don't have a thumb drive.
Thing is,
You're a computer hacker and you don't have a thumb drive. You literally make your life's work is working on computers and you don't have a fucking thumb drive.
Thing is, the external drive icon in the system tray casts some doubt upon this statement.
Well, he could have external drives hooked up. I mean, I've got 3 external drives hooked up to my computer, so those are thumb drives.
Boy, this is a top secret military installation. They don't let thumb drives in the building.
Yeah, what's the point of a thumb drive when WhatsApp lets you share as many files as you like?
Faith can load it here and I can get it to you.
How?
This movie is so bad, it make the radio version is the true absolute cinema.
Oh, absolutely it is, Cass. The original H.G. Wells radio version? Oh, God, yes.
Prime Air.
It's pretty clear that this isn't a movie at all. It's a defunct Prime Air commercial that someone made during COVID lockdown and shelved for a few years in the hopes that it would age like wine instead of milk. Turns out that it actually aged like that guy in The Last Crusade who drank from the wrong chalice.
I need you to place an official order on Amazon to activate the drone.
Placing an order for a thumb drive would activate an underpaid worker or...
Wait, by the way, how the fuck is Amazon still around as a website? They drained all the data, remember? How the fuck is Amazon even still working? I will not give up on this.
Or warehouse packing robot somewhere before it activated jack shit for Mark, the delivery driver.
B-2 stealth bombers are taking off from Langley, Virginia Air Force Base and are estimated to strike DC targets in 10 minutes.
Holy shit, the media got hold of the specifics of this plan quick. I can see the...
And how are these things functioning? I thought all the military equipment basically flipped on its back and wiggled its legs like dying bugs when all that data got drained out. How the fuck are the B-2s flying if there's no data? Huh? How are they flying if there's no data?
Government evacuation of DC, but I cannot imagine them going public with the plan to bomb the fuck out of it, completed evacuation or not.
And are estimated to strike DC targets in 10 minutes.
I guess this epic sins run wouldn't be complete without a ticking clock.
Dave,
of course.
get this thing off me, I can't shake him.
Thank God we saw Dave play this combat simulator earlier. Otherwise, I would be absolutely incredulous at his ability to fly this drone against the alien invaders who have, and I quote, crippled the world's military. Also, remember back when the tripods pulled that cyber attack that wiped out the military's ability to do military things? Why didn't it stop these drones from being able to drone? In fact, how is the Amazon drone even able to operate right now?
Yes!
Also, Reaper drones strike from a distance. They're not designed to do this kind of aerobatic flying.
Correct, they have no...
Even if the technology exists to find this man's phone number this quickly, and I do not believe it does, I want to carry on believing it does not.
I've got a better idea.
She offers free internet for a year? If the world is under attack by aliens, and you make an offer that has any kind of limit, you are an asshole.
Okay, give him an Amazon gift card for $1,000.
$1,000? Offer him all of Amazon, you fuckwit. Also, we're definitely being trolled here, right? You, me, we're all being trolled. This
Oh yeah,
isn't
we
a
got
movie.
trolled
This is
hard.
a full-on Amazon masturbation snuff film that's decided to take jabs at the unhoused. Great, here's
Yes.
a CinemaSins gift card for 1,000 cents.
Talk to me, Goose.
Weird time to telegraph that you want your daughter's boyfriend to die.
Guys, the bombers are 5 minutes out. You gotta hurry.
Why do they think that uploading the virus is going to prevent the bombers from bombing? The government has no idea what your plan is. Even if they see these tripods fall down, why wouldn't they still bomb the shit out of Goliath just to be safe? The tripods, who have bested the world's military but are now suddenly stormtroopering their way to defeat because Jeff Bezos is an anagram of Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior of the world.
What staircase? Where?
Go left at Han Solo.
Oh, f*** you. There's no way that Han Solo figure is anywhere on these Mission Impossible blueprints she's working from, and there's nothing telling us she can see what Mark is seeing.
I can't see shit. Which way do I go? I'm flying blind here.
The movie will forget these very pertinent obstacles and just allow Mark to fly the drone directly into William's hand. In related news, George Lucas is suing this movie for its excessive use of the Force. Sandra's doing a lot of impressive typing, and yet this monitor is completely blank. She appears to have not even logged into this screen. This movie actively hates your intelligence.
Of course it does.
Get out the way.
That is...
Was that actually one of his songs? Which artist did Move Bitch Get Out of the Way? Who what? Oh, there it is. Ludicrous. Frankly, ludicrous. Yeah, okay. He says it. He says it.
Hates your intelligence.
Move, bitch! Get out the way.
That is a frankly ludicrous thing to say in this situation.
Hey, Faith, rewind the security footage. Try to find the code.
Faith is able to do just that, as if no one who's secret.
Why can't they hack it? Why can't they hack it? They're literally able to hack DHS and give him his credentials back, and this is on the same system. It's in the same fucking building. Why can't they just hack the pin pad?
Surveillances for a living realized that having a camera pointed directly at the keypad for the top secret
and again, the
government
magical
surveillance
drop-down
project was a
menus.
piss-poor lapse in security. Ice Cube's fake struggle to the USB port might be the worst thing I have seen in my storied career, and I have watched 2 Human Centipede movies and Birdemic.
Just remember,
God,
I'm with you always.
This email sounds like the movie pretending that Will is dead, but it's really about how he's a creepy fucking stalker. Considering these baby shower snaps only contain 6 people, we're left to assume all of those Evites either got lost in the email or everyone died because they weren't blessed enough to get knocked up by an Amazon Red Squadron member.
So the glasses adjustment and removal section. Holy Another bonus round, Eddie?
Well, I got bigger.
Yes!
All right.
Oh my god! Yes! All the alerts, chat! All the alerts!
Dodger Stadium, a century.
Wait, we better have a bonus round for mystery clicks. For drop-down menu clicks. There better be one for that. Holy shit! The alerts! Dear God, the alerts!
Mr. Radford?
Rats.
Come on, drop that menu, drop that menu. Come on, come on. Don't, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Prison with a snorkel duct taped to their mouth, and me shitting down that snorkel. Did you miss me?
I don't even know who you are.
How do you know?
Let's just say me and your fridge is pretty tight.
Are you f***ing her?
You mean Mom's house? What'd you say?
Ron's house. Say what?
Thing is huge.
That's what she said. Don't you dare.
What do you think, Mr. President?
Independence Day.
Are you sure you can get it here?
Okay, I believe I'm gonna win.
Oh, that was fucking... Oh, that was fucking great. Oh, that was so fucking good. Oh, God. god, that was fucking great. Oh, I love that. We saw the movie in movie night, and it's still fucking hilarious seeing all these cinema sins.